What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to our Chicago White Sox franchise mode. We're here to start off the season. We officially got through spring training. I went through and made all of the decisions, basically, of who's going to be on the main roster for the year, as well as who's going to be down in the minors. And I think you're going to agree with a lot of the decisions that were made, or that I made. For the lineups, I've decided that this is how we're going to run it. So batting first against righties, we're going to go with Mike Tauchman over in right field, followed up by Josh Rojas at third, Luis Robert at center field batting 3, Andrew Benintendi batting 4 at DH, Austin Slater number 5 in left field, Bobby Dahlbeck at shortstop batting 6, Lenyon Sosa will be second base batting 7th. Matt Thaiss will be first base batting 8th. And then Corey Lee will be batting 9th for us. And against the left-handed batters, we're going to be running it with this. Corey Julks will be playing third base. Mike Tauchman in left field. Lenyon Sosa at second. Bobby Dahlbeck at short. Nick Matton, it will be a DH. Luis Robert at center field at 6. Michael A. Taylor will be batting 7 in right field, Matt Thaiss at first base, and Corey Lee at catcher. On the bench, we do have a couple players that aren't really playing at all. Really just Brandon Drury. Everyone else is at least platooning. Brandon Drury, 62, 32 years of age. I didn't want him sitting down there in the minors, so he's going to be more of a situational bat, pinch hit, maybe pinch field. We'll see what we can do with him. If someone needs a rest day, we'll throw him on in there. But for the most part, he's just going to sit on our bench. Maybe be some trade bait later in the year if he can kind of pop off. Now for the pitching rotation, we're going with this. We're going to have Drew Thorpe, the young Drew Thorpe that came up in the fall of last year for his rookie campaign. Is going to be our ace this season. Yep, you're right. Drew Thorpe's going to be our ace, and I kind of fuck with it. I really do. We do have the young pitchers down in the minors that will probably be on this roster by the end of the year. But Drew Thorpe, he's the oldest of them, and he's got some MLB experience. I kind of trust him. I think giving him that ace workload will help him morale as well, as he's going to be seen in our organization as basically the future pitcher in our rotation, or a future pitcher in our rotation. Davis Martin will be number 2, Bryce Wilson 3, Martin Perez at 4, and then Jonathan Cannon at 5. I made this decision based off of WHIP and ERA from the preseason. Martin Perez and Jonathan Cannon both had 5+ ERA and like a 1.5 to 1.7 WHIP. While Davis Martin and Drew Thorpe both had right around like a 2.3, 2.5 ERA with a 1.1 to 1.25 WHIP between them. And then Bryce Wilson came in around a 4.5 ERA during the season. Mike Clevenger will be our long reliever and will be thrown into our starting rotation if there's any injuries to these fives. In the bullpen, I made a signing in between episodes. I brought in Craig Kimbrell to be a relief pitcher for us. He's actually already digressing. He's down to a 70 overall. I'm not too worried about his digression or regression. He's still going to be one of the better bullpen hands or one of the better pitchers in our bullpen. He's now tied with Joe Kelly for pretty much the second highest bullpen pitcher that we have. But middle reliever, we're going to go with Dan Altavilla, Joe Kelly, James Karanek, Craig Kimball. While the setups, I wanted a lefty-righty kind of mix so we could decide who we wanted to use, a lefty or righty. Going with Cam Boozer and Justin Anderson, and then Penn Murphy will be our closing pitcher for this season. Down in AAA, I did send down Noah Schultz and Hagen Smith. They're going to be down there to just start the season. I didn't realize last episode either, Noah Schultz is 6'9", dudes. That dude, he's a monster. He's huge. Like, I didn't realize how big he was. I'm glad I went back and looked at some of the more, or is it demographics? I don't think it's demographics. I'm glad I looked kind of into him a little bit more. I found out that he's 6'9". That's just stupid. But without further ado, boys, let's get on into the opening day game on the road against the LA Angels. Now, if we're going to win a game, it would be against a team that's probably not going to be the greatest, and the LA Angels kind of do fit that description. It's not going to be our home opener, though. However, we got 2 series against the Angels and the Twins before we head home to play oh no. Oh, it will be our home opener. My bad. I thought Detroit was going to be at home. We are starting at home against the Angels. That's great. That's great. Home opener on a Thursday afternoon, 2 o'clock game against the Angels here in Chicago. Drew Thorpe against Yusei Kikuchi. Let's jump on in this and hopefully pull off a dub. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, opening day here in the home of the Chicago White Sox. Reiners Field, I think is what it's called. Where we're taking on the LA Angels, hoping to get off 2025 to a better start than we did last season in 2024. We're looking to put that completely behind us, but we know it's going to be a tough one. 20 wins isn't really a tough goal, but god damn, that people are expecting the same kind of thing, and this team might be even worse than it was last year. Might have a better second half just because of the youth movement kind of taking over Chicago as this year goes on. But they're just looking for some kind of improvement. 2025 projected leaders, pretty much Luis Robert across the boards, except for RBIs. They're expecting Andrew Vaughn to lead the Chicago White Sox in RBIs, maybe hitting in Luis Roberts. Maybe that's what they're looking for. But there he is, the young kid, 24-year-old Drew Thorpe. Started 9 games last season for the Chicago White Sox, going 3-3. Through that, in that time, he had a 5.48 ERA, but, you know, it wasn't as many innings, 44 innings pitched. Not too worried about it. Organization's not worried about it. He's a young kid. He still has some development to go. But a 1.25 whip kind of shows the potential for this guy. We're going to get things started. We do have quick counts back on. So a 1-1 count to Luis Rengifo. We're going to throw our primary pitch here. And circle change isn't going to find its mark, going outside. Let's throw him a low fastball then. On that corner hit, goes foul down the first base side. Alright. Alright, we're going to strike you out, Rengifo. Here we go. What do we want to do? Let's do a slider on the hands. Up and in the hands. Ooh, almost hits his elbow. Got lucky that didn't hit his elbow. We're going to go cutter up high now. Right down the middle. There you go. Well, up and in the middle. Luis Rengifo not even going to swing the bat for strikeout number 1. That's how we want to start this game. Let's go circle change again, down low. And that's going to be a line drive up the middle. Roberts will pick it up, throw it on into the shortstop or the second baseman. Cut off, man. There's a lead off, or not a lead off single. There's a base hit for the Angels. There's some life here early. 2-1 count now to Mike Trout, looking to stay healthy this season. If he can, he's going to be a big problem for everybody. He crushes one deep right field, going towards the wall, off the wall. Taylor misses it, and he might get himself an RBI triple, and he does. Mike Trout. RBI triple to start this game off. Drew Thorpe. 1-0 Angels. And that's one way to start this season. Started him off in, drafted him in fantasy, you're starting to be happy. Though you know you won't have him for long. Damn. Absolutely crushed our pitch. Alright. Let's go cutter low and away. 1-1 count. So Jorge Soler, another power bat. Was with the Giants last season, or signed with the Giants last season, traded back to the Atlanta Braves, and signed with the Angels in the offseason this year. Hit him with the sweeper. We haven't hit a sweeper yet. Go off the plate.
Ball, that's out.
He's not going to chase it. Okay. Go circle change in on the hands then. Pops it up behind him. So battling off here, 2-2 count. Throw a heater up high. Off the plate a little bit. That's way too high. Mike Trout's not going to go home, but full count now to Jorge Soler. Thorpe, buddy, we got to get him. Let's go low slider. Got him swinging. There you go. Punching out Jorge Soler. Second strikeout of the day. I just realized I don't think dynamic is on. I think I am just playing on pro. But seeing Jorge Soler is nothing. Oh, it is on dynamic. Okay, good. Good. It is on dynamic. Alright, so just had to make sure it was on dynamic still. It is. I just don't see it changing. Low circle change to Logan O'Hoppe. Fouled off for a 1-2 count. Throw him a high fastball. Swung on and missed. So besides for a triple hit by an RBI triple hit by Mike Trout, not too bad of a first inning for Drew Thorpe. 3 strikeouts. Not bad at all. Not too shabby. You say Kikuchi now coming onto the mound. He's coming over from, is it Toronto? I think Kikuchi was in Toronto last season where he had a 9-10 record through 32 starts. 4.05 ERA and a 1.2 WHIP. He's going to be going up against our leadoff hitter Corey Julk. Hoping to get on base. 2-1 count to Julk so far. Pitched fastball pretty much right down the middle. Missed. Hired Julk last season or in 2024 from the Astros. Fastball in on the hands. That's going to be ball 3. Full count to our leadoff man. Seems like Kikuchi's trying to go up high on us. And we crush a 4-seam fastball. Deep left center field. Off the wall. And that's going to be a leadoff double for Corey Julk in the White Sox. There we go. Look at that smile on his face. He's not celebrating because he knows they got some ways to go, but they're starting off well. They're starting off well. The only thing that could be better for the White Sox right now is if we struck out Mike Trout instead of allowing that triple. 1-1 count now to Mike Tauchman. Going to take the first pitch, 12-6 curve. Way outside for ball number 2, 2-1. Kikuchi maybe feeling a little rattled here on the road with his new team. High fastball for ball 3. Struggling to find the zone early. We'll wait on our pitch. And that's ball 4. Kikuchi struggling to find the zone against the White Sox. All he's got to do is protect the lead here. He's struggling early. Lenny Sosa now up. 1-1 count. Low 4-seam fastball in the zone, but they're going to call it a ball. 2-1. If there was a challenge system, that would be one to challenge. I don't think that's in this game, though. Hit on weakly to the shortstop, and that will be a double play. Lenny, damn it. That's my fault. Not good enough contact. 6-4-3 double play. Does advance the runner over to third. So Corey Julk to third, but now it's up to Bobby Dahlbeck to try to hit the tying run in. Ah, 1-2 count, throws over to third, just to keep him honest. Bobby Dahlbeck last season batting 133. And most of the time down in the minors. Crushed on, hit into the outfield, line drive by the shortstop. And Bobby Dahlbeck starting off 2025 with an RBI single, tying the game here. There we go, right down the middle, circle change. Dahlbeck takes advantage. Love to see that. Here we go. Now we got Nick Martin on for up to bat. Maybe it's Matten. And he's going to hit one deep center field. He gets under it. And that's going to be out number 3. So at the end of the first, it is a 1-1 ball game. Thanks to Bobby Dahlbeck's line drive to left field. Sending home Corey Julk, dude. Hey, keep playing like that, Dahlbeck. I bet you improve from a 69 overall. Keep playing like that. Drew Thorpe now taking on Johan Moncada. 275 batting average last season. No home runs, no home runs, though. Seems he's weak in on the hands. So we're going to go a cutter. Up high. Check swings, and he goes! Drew Thorpe's 4th strikeout of the day. 1-1 count now to Taylor Ward. He's blue everywhere. People are expecting him to be a bounce-back candidate. For 2025. He's paying dividends so far. Leadoff hit. Not leadoff hit, but he gets a base hit in his first at-bat of the season. Circle change down low. Fouled off. 1-2 count now to Mickey Moniak. And we'll throw a slider in on the hands. He got it. Just a piece of it falling off behind him. High fastball. He's not going to go. 2-2 count now. Let's try circle change down low. Not going to chase too far off the plate. We're going to try that slider on the hands again. And on to Sosa. This should be 2. They're not going to get him at first. They do get Taylor Ward at second. But Mickey Moniak able to use that speed and get on base. Zach Neto now up to bat. Batting 249 last year with 23 home runs and 77 RBIs. Gonna look to try to improve on that. I think Neto, or Zach Neto, I think he's only like 26. So he's still young. Inside fastball fouled off. 2-2 count. I'm going to throw a sweeper now down low and away. And that was perfect. He's able to foul it off. Yep. Just going to go high fastball. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 5 for Drew Thorpe. Future franchise ace, Drew Thorpe of the Chicago White Sox? Best pitcher in all of baseball, potentially? He's allowed 3 hits, but only 1 run. He's punching these guys out. He's doing a good job. Luis Robert going to lead off for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 3rd. Batted 224. Many people think that was just because he kind of gave up on the team. In the back half of last season, swings on and misses.
2 strikes.
We're going to bring up a 1-2 count. And he's going to drive this one deep center field. Mike Trout chasing, and he's going to grab it for out number 1. Damn, maybe I should have power swung that instead of normal swung, but whatever. Moniak running it down. Michael A. Taylor now up to bat. 193 batting average last season, 5 home runs. Should be able to improve those numbers. We're going to swing on and hit this one deep left center field. Bounce, gets by the left fielder. This is going to be a double. Maybe a triple. Nah, we're going to hold up at 2. Michael A. Taylor, there we go. Starting off like we did the first inning. Nice little double. Michael A. Taylor batting 1 so far through the season. Is that what you would call it with a perfect batting average? Just he's batting 1? Ah, swung on chop. That drop got me. The movement got me. Matt Face. Weak ground out to second base. We do move over Michael Taylor, though, to third. So 2 outs. Corey Lee stepping in, the 26-year-old catcher. He's seen to be our everyday catcher, while Thies will be playing or platooning over at first base. So if Lee can't get it done, I might move Thies over to catcher and just have both of them platoon. Outside fastball to make it 2-1. Corey Lee acquired from Houston in 2023. So it seems the White Sox like to trade with Houston. Because who was it earlier that we acquired from Houston last season? Was it it was Corey Julks, right? Corey Julks was from Houston. Is he the guy that came in the offseason? I can't remember. Fouled off behind me. Right down the middle fastball. Thought I was going to drop again. Trying to pitch the outside part of the plate. Yusei Kikuchi. Low fastball. Staying alive is Corey Lee. Full count now. And he's going to pop it up to the second baseman, and that will be the end of the second inning. Staying 1-1. We got this shit, though. We got this. Pretty even game, though. 1-1, 3 hits each. Rengifo, Schnault, and someone else is going to be coming up. Start the top of the third. At least Rengifo. I'm going to try to pitch him low and away here. Swung on and missed. There we go. He has spent his entire career here, apparently, with the Angels. All 7 years. Slider in on the hands. Oh, and we're going to hit him. Got away from us. He knows it wasn't intentional. He doesn't like it, but that was up near his face. He's going to be mad. Nolan Schnoll, or Schonel, singled earlier today. I think he's the guy that Mike Trout hit into. Roberts slow on that fielding. And that's going to be a blooper hit, base hit. Back-to-back hits here to start the third. Man on first and second for the Angels, and Mike Trout coming up. Hit an RBI triple earlier, and we just threw him one right down the middle. Luckily, he fouled it off. 1-2 count. All right, high fastball.
Ball.
Oof. All right, let's go with a sweeper. Low and away. Hit to Thorpe. Got the guy at... We got the guy at second. Mike Trout over to... gets to first. Runner advances to third, so men on the corners. But it sets up the double play for Drew Thorpe. We can get out of this. Jorge Soler coming up, batting .241 last season. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. We're going to throw away inside circle change. That's going to be popped up to Taylor, who's going to get there. There we go. Out number 2. I thought he wasn't going to get there in time. Thought the run was going to come home, too. But he doesn't. He doesn't. We get a little lucky there. So pop out for Jorge Soler. Now up Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout as well. He's in a 1-1 count. We're going to throw him an inside fastball. There we go. Doesn't even swing for strike number 1. And we're going to throw him a circle change down low. Fouls that one off. Stays alive. Throw him the sweeper. Right down the middle, clobbered, and this one's gone. 3-run home run for Logan O'Hoppe, 463 feet. The sweeper got away from Thorpe. It goes right down the middle, and Logan O'Hoppe makes, he takes advantage of the mistake. He takes advantage of the mistake. Oh my God. Yeah, he got all of that 111 mile per hour off the bat. It's all good, Thorpe. It's all good. Triple change, low and away, fouled off for Moncada. And try to get out of this inning with the very next batter. Little slider on the hands. Fouled off. Yeah, command is definitely a issue for Drew Thorpe. Moncada just following everything off. There we go. Punched him out high fastball. Doesn't swing on it. Ump gives it to us. But Logan O'Hoppe going deep on Thorpe, giving the Angels a 3-run lead here in the top of the third. Heading to the bottom. How will the White Sox respond? Will they respond? Or is this game already over? All right, so Corey Julk's up 1 for 1 with a double today. See what he's going to be able to do here in the bottom of the third. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 8th round pick back in 2017, Corey Julk. Oh boy. Going in the top 10. Clobbered! Is it gone? Does it stay fair? It doesn't. It just goes foul.
3-2.
Oh, low fastball for a full count for Yusei Kikuchi. But Corey Julk almost hits the first home run for the Chicago White Sox this season. Got underneath it. Is it going to fall? It's not. Moncada's going to get under it. That shallow pop out to shallow center field. So first down of the third. Brings up Mike Talkman. And 248. See what you got, Talk. Hit on. Hit to deep left field. And that's going to be out number 2. Easy catch there for Taylor Ward. Benyon Sosa coming up now. 0 for 1 with a double play hit.
That's out.
Oh, he hit into a double play earlier. Gonna try to get on base for the first time today. 2-2 count to him. And in on the hands, popped up. Is it gonna get down? It isn't. He's able to extend his arm and get the out. So now that we're heading to the 4th inning, this is where I'm gonna let the computers take over for the next couple bit. I will see you in the 6th.
He hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now here is Mickey Moniak. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swings and misses. 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a...
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
I like I'm a zeros in the 6-pack. 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Now, slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-1.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar.
Last 3 innings, Dan Altavala obviously allowing a home run to. Oh, I'm not playing right now. I'm supposed to be playing, but Altavala allowing a leadoff home run to Taylor Ward. Last inning, making a 5-1 for the Angels. I would have kept Drew Thorpe in through the 5th inning. I don't know why they put Craig Kimbrell in the 5th inning, but they did. And we're just gonna have to run with it now. I think that's why Altavilla is pitching at the moment. Full count. Okay, let's try the slider down low. It's a Dahlbeck, it's by him, and that's going to be a base hit to start the 7th inning. Alright, so we're going to have to start. Let's go into the bullpen. Let us go into the bullpen. Which button is it? Okay, there we go. We're going to put Joe Kelly in. Yeah, bring in Joe Kelly. We let Craig Kimbrell come on up. Now let's bring Joe Kelly. Neither of them got any spring training ball. We're down 5-1. Let's just see them in some live action. Let them loosen up the arm a little bit. So Joe Kelly last year was on the Dodgers, won the World Series with them. Now here in the White Sox with just one more hurrah, basically wanting to pitch. Knows he's good enough to pitch in the MLB still. Still got that heater. Let's throw it, actually. High fastball to Mike Trout. 99 mile per hour. Looking at it. Strike 2. 1-2 count to Trout. Let's do the knuckle curve. Down in the dirt. We get him. Striking out Mike Trout. Joe Kelly still got it. He still got it. right, let's do a circle change down low now. Swung on and fouled by Jorge Soler. Trying to get him to either strike out or hit into a double play. Low and away. Struck him out. There we go, Joe Kelly. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Joe Kelly still got it. Joe Kelly still got it. Circle change again. Swung on and missed for Logan O'Hoppe. And then throw him the heat. Give him the heater, Joe. Give him the heater. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts for Joe. Look at him. Look at him. Just like, yep, Dodgers should have signed me again. They should have signed me. This is what they're missing out on in their bullpen. They should have signed me. Oh, man. Joe Kelly, you keep pitching like that this season. We're going to bring a haul back when we trade you. Oh, man. But Luis Roberts, I don't even know if he's going to be our leader in everything, because chances are at the deadline, he's going to get shopped. Oh, he's going to get shopped. Unless, like, we might be in playoff contention. No. Going on foul to the left now. I very highly doubt that we'll be in playoff contention. But if we are, we will not be trading Luis Roberts. If we aren't, and it's not even close by the deadline,
He's out.
maybe moving on from Luis Roberts. You know, is something. If he's ice cold, don't do it. If he's fiery hot and we're dead last in the league, might as well sell high on him. There you go, Matten. Line drive to center field. Oh, no, go back. Don't run the second. Just hold up at first, Nick. There we go. Now up is Luis Roberts, 2-1 count. Set it up here, high and away. Oh, the splitter. Thought it was going to be a fastball, and that was going to be our pitch. Oh well, 2-2 count now. To Robert. Down in the dirt. Go back to first. Full count now. Garrett McDaniels, the rookie. First time in his debut. He's pitching 2 innings for the Angels. And in inning number 2, he got a ground out, a single, and now a walk. Michael A. Taylor coming up. 1 for 2 with a double earlier today. He almost hit the first home run for the White Sox. We've been robbed twice by that left pole, dude. That fucking left foul pole has fucked us twice. But it's okay. 1-2 count now. Outside fastball. Ball 2. Kraus and Joyce, 2 righties warming up in the Angels bullpen right now. And I swung and missed at the splitter. I should have swung. My fault. I should not have swung. That splitter got me. So now 2 outs, man on first and second for Matt Face. Inside fastball for strike 2. 1-2 count. Got McDaniels. Hit softly to the second baseman. And that's going to be out number 3. End of the 7th. We leave a man on first and second. Up next for the Angels, Moncada, Wade, and Moniak. 6, 7, and 8. It's okay. It's okay. It's early in the season. And really, expectations are low for us. So anything better than 20 wins this year is a successful season for us. It shows improvement.
Nope. Outside.
Outside sinker, ball 1, or ball 2. Joe Kelly's still in. High fastball, strike number 2. 2-2. We'll throw him the knuckle curve. Hit softly to Dalbec. Or out number 1. Nice little ground out there. There you go, Kelly. Don't seem to be tired at all. 1-1 to Taylor Ward. High fastball for strike 2, 100 miles per hour. That's what I'm talking about. And we'll hit him with the slider. Not going to swing at that. Okay. What about the knuckle curve? Everyone swings at that. That's our put away pitch, 100%. Let's do a sinker up and in. Swung on and missed. There we go, Joe. 4 Ks in 1.4 innings. Or is it 1.6 innings? I don't know how it's done. Now let's go high fastball. Crushed. Deep right field. Oh, just barely over the fence. Mickey Moniak goes yard. 344 feet. Joe, don't even worry about it. Seriously, just let it go. It happens. This game's basically out of reach anyways. We're going to do what we can to battle back, but we're just working out your arm, dude. You didn't even have any spring training. Weekly hit. Just didn't have the speed to get there in time. Fastball up and in to Zach Neto for strike 2. 2-2 count. Doing the knuckle curve. Hit to Thace. And we're going to just run him out. Easy ground out to first base. Mickey Moniak making it 6-1 here in opening day in Chicago. Angels running away with it early. But, you know, this was to be expected. This was to be expected. I'm surprised we sold as many tickets as we did. Probably because it's opening day and we probably did it for like 5 cents. Hans Kraus coming out to pitch now for the Angels. Last year, 4-3 record. Pitched 25 games with a 2.84 ERA and a 1.22 WHIP. Corey Lee coming up. Cleanup hitter. See if we can get a rally going here. Bottom of the 8th. Maybe make this interesting. Inside slider for strike 2. Suarez and Joyce, a lefty and a righty, warming up in the Angels bullpen right now. Come on. What you got for me, Kraus? Hit softly to the third base, bouncing on over there for out number 1.
Got him.
All right, Corey, it's all good. At least you made contact. Up next is another Corey. This one in the Jolks variety. 2-1 count, inside slider for ball 3. Trying to get me with that same pitch. I see you, Kraus. I see you. Man of patterns. And this sinker low and in. There's going to be a pop out to the right fielder. Damn. Pop out to Mike Trout. Mike Talkman coming up. 0 for 2 with a walk today. He's in a 2-1 count to Kraus. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got, Kraus? Shouldn't have swung at that. Didn't even move.
2 strikes.
Didn't even move. There you go. Line drive, center field. Is it going to get down? It's not. He reaches out and grabs it. Out number 3. End of the 8th inning. Only 1 game left. Or 1 inning left. This one's looking over, ladies and gentlemen. This one is looking over. We're going to put James Karinchak in the game. He's been warming up this entire time, past couple innings. 2-5 record last season with a 3.23 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. 2-5 record, but he's coming in 6-1 game. Relax, just pitch, work on your mechanics, work on something. Work on something, buddy. Through a 2-seam low and away. This one's going to get popped up behind him, making it a 1-2 count. Throw a High fastball for strikeout number 1. Leadoff hitter Luis Rengifo going down on strikes. At least he swung. I feel like if you're going to strike out, you need to swing. 3 for 4 today. 3 singles and a run for Nolan Schanuel? I don't know how to really pronounce that. Right down the middle, pop up. Luis Robert underneath it for out number 2. 6-1. Here we go. Here we go. We got a little bit of life. Now we're going to try to get Mike Trout out. High fastball, strike 2, 1-2 count. Go with the knuckle curve. Swung and missed. There we go. Striking out Mike Trout for the 2nd time today. That's something we can talk about, huh? That's an upside. That's an upside. We might lose 6-1, but we struck out Mike Trout twice. We struck Mike Trout out twice. Who else can say that? Not many. Not many people can say they struck out Mike Trout twice. But Lenyn Sosa, what you got? 2-1 count now. Kraus still in the game. It's going to be a ball.
1 strike.
Yep. That was a wild slider right there by Kraus. Come on, Sosa. Get on base for us.
No, ball.
There you go. Taking ball number 4. Sosa reaching on balls. That's going to bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He hit in the lone run back in the 1st. See if he can do it again. Looking to have a bounce back year here in 2025. Low sinker swung on and hit foul. 1-2 count now. Right down the middle, and that's gone. Big Dick Bobby going long. 398 feet, 103 mile per hour off the bat. 2-run home run for Bobby Dahlbeck. Holy shit. 3 RBIs today. Dahlbeck putting basically the White Sox on his back, showing him how it was done back in Boston. Oh my God, going long, and yeah, the Angels had enough. They're gonna take him out. See ya, Kraus. They should have took you out to begin the inning. But maybe they were trying to save some arms. You know, I understand what they were going for. They were up by a lot. Let's see if Kraus can go one more. Well, they're going to go to their bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the veteran, former Atlanta Braves closer. I think he was Boston's closer too, if I'm not mistaken. 4-2 record last year. 27 saves on 31 opportunities last season. Going to take on Nick Martin, who's 1 for 3 today. We're in a 1-1 count. We've cut the lead in half, now down by only 3.
Ball in.
High fastball taken for ball 2, 2-1. Martin 1 for 3 today with a single. Last season didn't have any at-bats in the major league level. Not an awful start to your
Outside.
not career, but to the season. Your baseball card, if you would. Your stat line. 3-1 count. Jansen gonna walk us. He is. There you go. Nick Martin reaching base on a walk. So here in the bottom of the 9th, things are getting interested in Chicago. Luis Robert now coming up. 0 for 2 with a walk in this game. He seems due. The face of Chicago, basically. That's all everyone talks about. Will Luis get traded? Will he stay? Is he going to hit a home run? We'll see. Kenley Jansen. Pitch is released, swung on and missed. With the slider.
2 strike.
At least I knew it was going to be a strike. Phillies beat the Nationals 1-0. What a boring baseball game.
That's ball 2.
Slider up high. Ball 2. 2-2 count now. Here we go. Here we go. Jansen's going to start throwing outside the zone, right? He's going to be scared. Yep, he's going to throw everything outside the zone. I should have listened to myself. Robert goes down swinging. Damn, I should have listened to myself. Michael A. Taylor coming up. 1 for 3 with a double and a robbed home run thanks to the wind out in left field. Within 8 feet, 7 feet of the foul pole. Might be within 5. I can't remember. Somewhere around there. Slider again. Yeah, he's getting me with those low sliders. Way early. Gotta be more patient. 1-2 count now. Oh my god, those fucking sliders. Oh, I'm ruining it. Hit a home run with Dalbec, and I'm ruining it for myself. 1-1 count. All good. Stay composed. Falls off the 2-seam fastball. That works. That works. You gonna try to throw it again? He's trying to get on base. 1-2. Yeah, that's down low. I'm not doing that one. Nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Two, base. Hit on, line drive to the first baseman. He's able to get a glove on it. And that keeps it in front of him for out number 3. Hard hit ball. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. The rally ends there with Jansen, and he gets his first save of the season. Hey, we battled back, and Bobby Dalbec. What a fucking debut with the White Sox. What a debut, dude. RBI single followed up, or was it an RBI double? I think it was an RBI double followed up by a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th to cut the lead in half. Drew Thorpe, phenomenal game as well. Joe Kelly, great game. Craig Kimbrell, I thought you pitched okay. It's always funny to watch you pitch, but he pitched okay. Had a really, after he got 2 outs, he kind of struggled a little bit, but he got out of the inning. But not too bad of a first game here, guys. Not too shabby at all. That is going to be it for episode 1. No, not episode 1. It'll be episode 2. You know what? Nah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. Let's get into some simulation now. Now we've gone through the home opener. Get through the opening series, see what's going to happen here. Alright, so we get a nice little day off here on Friday. We got Davis Martin versus Jose Soriano. 1-0, bottom of the 8th. We're down by 1. Luis Robert's up. Trying to battle back. Can we get Chicago their first win of the season? Possibly go positive for the first time and only time of the year. Well, this one's to go 500. We're going to have to try to beat them one more time. So 0 for 2 with a walk today. And a man on first. Low fastball, strike 1. Alright, Kenley Jansen warming up. Gonna look for his second save in 3 days against the White Sox. That pitch is gonna go outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Come on, Robert. What you got for me, buddy? You got a power in you. You got the power. I can feel it. I can feel it. 2-2 count now. Gotta swing at anything close. Got me with the fucking slider, dude. The slider is my arch enemy. So man on first, Robert goes down swinging. And there's going to be a pitching change for the Angels. Coming on in, Ben Joyce. 2-0 record last year through 31 games. 8 holes, a 2.08 ERA, and a 1.15 whip. All right, Ben, what you got for me? Going up against Andrew Benintendi. It's our first time getting a look at Benintendi here. Outside circle change fouled off. 0-2. He is attacking the part of the plate. I was late. Low slider got me. The goddamn low slider again. Brings up Austin Slater. Come on, guys. Don't do this. Even though I know it's me, Austin Slater. Gonna take the high slider for ball 1. Alright, 1-0 count. Gotta stay calm, composed. Calm and composed. That's not calm or composed. Low fastball this time for strike 2. 1-2 count. Come on, Austin. We got this, baby. We don't got this. Low circle change in the dirt for strikeout number 3. Oh my god. Don't do this. The Angels are going to walk away with the win. 1-0. We couldn't get anything. Rojas goes 2 for 2 and 2 walks, having himself a perfect game, and it wasn't enough. We had more hits than them. We just couldn't capitalize. Mike Trout with the lone home run to help the Angels pick up their win. The second win of the season. Padres interested in offering us a trade. Martin Perez for relief pitcher Adrian Morejon. 26 years of age, a left-handed relief pitcher, which is something we need. Oh wow, yeah, he's getting lit up this year. That's why you're trying to get rid of him. 3 hits against the Atlanta Braves. $2 million. Homebody, night player, outlier. I mean, I'll do this. Because, I mean, he'll be literally our best relief pitcher. Literally would become our best relief pitcher. So, I'm 100% down for doing this trade with the San Diego Padres. Adrian Morejon for Martin Perez. Then we're going to have to call somebody up. Do we call up the young kid already? I really don't want to. I think we call up like Kai Bush or Jake Eder if we do this trade. But let's do it. Let's accept the trade first from the Padres. Martin Perez shipped on out of here. Literally 2 games into the season. Hasn't even pitched with the team. And he's out of here. That's crazy. We gotta get, where is he? He's right here. So Adrian Morejon, move you over here. Get the roster, relief pitching. We will send. We're gonna send Dan down to the minors. Yeah, move him down to the minors. And then we got to call up. You're not on the 40-man. Jake Eder is, though. Okay, so we'll call up Jake Eder to the MLB. There we go. Rookie Jake Eder, 26 years of age, 6'5", another left-handed pitcher. It's actually something we needed in our rotation, is a left-handed pitcher. Perfect. So throw Jake Eder right there as our 5th pitcher. Morejon come in as a middle relief. We'll actually make you our setup pitcher against lefties. Cam Bozer will be the middle relief. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Adrian Morejon, not too bad. At his entire career with the San Diego Padres, he's a 4-year vet. Not too bad. 5-pitch mix, too. Sinker, slider, 4-seam, splitter, and sweeper. Not too bad. Not too bad at all of a trade. Thank you, San Diego, for bolstering our bullpen. In a nice young bullpen hand, and our best fucking relief pitcher, too. One more game against the Angels at home, hoping not to get swept in this series, and we pull off our first win 3-1. Perfect. There we go. AAA Knights do not have a valid pitching rotation. Oh, shoot, I did forget to change their rotation. So put... yeah, we'll make you the 5th starting pitcher. And we'll have you be the long relief pitcher. And make you 2 setup pitchers. Yeah, we're gonna put Jario Uriarte. He'll be our 5th guy, and then Owen White. Owen White will make a middle relief pitcher, with Barrio being the long relief pitcher. That's what we'll run with our 2-0 Knights. There we go. That's what I'm saying. See, the strategy of keeping all of our studs down in AAA and letting them grow to at least a 70, it's working. It's working. So we'll keep on going. We'll basically do the first month, maybe, and then I'll cut this into 2 episodes if this goes too long. Make this kind of a marathon. Who knows? But we got the Minnesota Twins up next. We lose series number 1, going 1-2 with the White Sox. Now 3-game series at home against the 2-1 Minnesota Twins. We're gonna have Jonathan Cannon versus David Festa, Jake Eder versus Simone Woods Richardson. And then Drew Thorpe in his 2nd start will be going up against Joe Ryan. Jake Eder, man, I wonder how his debut is going to be going against the Twins. So going in our first game, we're up by 1. Austin Slater on first. What's the situation? Home team. Oh, we're down by 1. Shit, we're losing by 1. Slater is on 3rd. Sosa's up to bat. 1 out. This seems like a sac fly kind of situation. Seems like a sac fly situation. At least to try to tie it. So let's see what we got here. Lenyon Sosa 0 for 3 with a pop out back in the 2nd, taking on Brock Stewart, freshly put into the game. Okay. So what you got for us? What you got for us, Stewart?
Yep.
Low cutter for strike number 1. Griffin Jacks, a righty, warming up in the Twins bullpen as we speak. Twins won their last game in extra innings. Taj Bradley, 14 strikeouts and 1 run in win against the Rockies. That's kind of crazy. 14 strikeouts. 0-2 count now for Sosa. Come on, we got to get something here, buddy. Ah, that's not deep enough. That's not going to be deep enough. And it's going to be out number 2. You got the pop, but not the distance. Alright, I'll bring up Matt Thies. 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored in today's game. It's not going to be every day we're going to see 6 runs. Ooh, fucking got a hold of that too. But we pulled it foul. 0-1 count at Thies. Outside fastball for ball 1. 1-1 count. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay composed. And we pop out. Just got underneath it. God damn it. End of the 8th. Still a 1-run game. All I had to do was hit a pop fly to the outfield. Bottom of the 9th, we got a leadoff hit from Corey Lee. Let's go. And now we're at the top of the lineup. Mike Talkman, who's already 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run in today's game. He is red hot, going up against Griffin Jacks. Trying to get the save here instead of Johan Duran for the Twins. Sweeper down in the dirt, 0-1. There's got to be a better camera angle than this. Here we go. I'm gonna try this. Strike zone 3. It's kind of hard to see. Let's try this. Let's try zoom. Try zoom. 0-2. Down in the dirt with that 12-6 curve. We're able to get a piece of it though. Staying alive, 0-2. Trying to attack the bottom of the zone. I'm expecting something up high. Line drive to the first baseman. Hit into a double play. What a snag, dude. My guy even predicted what pitch was coming. Everything, dude. Right at the first baseman. Beautiful snag. So bottom of the 9th. Brandon Drury's up. Hold up. Oh, fuck. And we're going to pop. It foul to the first base side. Hold on. Nick, step on in, dude. Step on in. Nick Matten, pitch hitting. We're going to try to go yard. That's all we can do. 0-2 count. Go Martin. Down low, ball 1. 1-2 count. Yes, patience, man. Patience. Your pitch will come. Ah, swung at the sinker. That was outside. That's okay. That could have potentially been called a strike. Way up high, fastball, 3-2. Luis Robert batting holy shit. Batting 77 this season. Ah! Damn it. Struck on out in the inside part of the plate. And we're going to lose 7-6. I screwed up both situations. Last one, I just needed a fucking pop fly. I guess I got it, just not the distance. It's okay. We'll get better together. Josh Rojas sustained a pull calf. He'll be out 1 to 2 weeks. Put him on the 10-day IL. Alright, we got an auto fix. So we don't need an auto fix. We need to put... This is our third baseman. We'll take... make Corey Jolk our third baseman against righties. Just throw him in there for the week. Yep. All right, so 2 more games. We got Jake Eder in his debut against Simone Woods Richardson. We pull off the win in his debut. 5.2 innings, 3 strikeouts, but a 6.35 ERA. Damn. So he did not make it easy on us, but we pick up the win to go 2-3. Can we make it 3-3 with Drew Thorpe against Joe Ryan? Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Corey Jolk on second. Andrew Benintendi is up, 0-up against Johan Duran in the bottom of the 8th. So it seems that the Twins are going with Griffin Jax over Johan Duran as the closer. I don't know if that's going to be the case in real life. I don't think that's going to be the case in real life. So he's 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a pop-out, and a ground-out today. So what we got here. Swung on in the dirt. For strike number 1. Griffin Jax warming up in the bullpen for the Twins. Those low pitches always get him. Yeah, that's a fair ball, and that's going to tie the game. RBI double to tie the game for Andrew Benintendi. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Benintendi. 0 for 3, a strikeout, pop out, ground out. You had everything, and now you got yourself a hit and a clutch hit in that. A pinch runner for Benintendi? No, thank you. We're going to let him keep running. He's got 45 speed. It's not the 9th inning, so I'm not worried about it. Make Mountain now up to bat. High fastball for strike 1. Let's see what you got, Mountain. Can you give us the lead?
Nope, that's inside.
Throw 6 curve inside on the hands for ball 1 on 1 count. Come on, buddy. Let's go, Martin. What you got for us, buddy? Boom! No! That would have been a 2-run bomb. In on the hand. No! He got it in my hand. No! God damn it, dude. We sent that one flying. Would have given us a 2-run lead. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Lenyon Sosa now up. 2 outs with a man on second. Chance to give this team the lead. It's this one foul. On the first base side. Popped out of play. So 0-1 count. In on the hands with a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Duran throwing heat. What you got for us now? Down in the dirt, hit on this right field. Trying to get under it, and he does for out number 3. End of the 8th. White Sox tie the game up 8-8. Trying to battle to become 3-3 before we head onto the road to take on Detroit. Turn to the simulation. We're going to pull off the win. We do not. Royce Lewis hits a solo home run to win it for Minnesota. God damn it. 1 in the top of the 9th. 3 for 4 with a home run for Royce Lewis. And Mick Martin would have hit that damn home run. Oh, we'll improve together. Penn Murphy, our closer, taking the loss in this one. 2 walks and a home run hit against him. Damn. He had an awful game. Awful game. Ryan Ramos, keep him active. Advance. So the 2-4 White Sox about to take on the 3-3 Detroit Tigers, our divisional opponents. Currently tied with the Guardians for second. Really shouldn't even be worrying about the division too much. Really a divisional road stretch here. Detroit and then Cleveland. A 3-3 Detroit. What do they got for us? 5-3 loss. Damn it. Auto fix rotation. Are we going to get swept? We cannot get swept in a series. Garrett Scholl down in AAA, 1 to 2 weeks. Keep him active. Don't need to put him on the 5-day IL. Top of the ninth, 2 outs. We're up 3-0. Benintendi needs a triple to hit for the cycle. Okay. We'll try. We'll try to hit for the cycle with Benintendi. The story of the Chicago White Sox. Making their way from the bottom of the league to the top of the league, man. Alright, what we got for me? What you got for me? Herter. Top of the ninth, down 3-0. Outside sinker for ball 1. Casey Mize warming up in Detroit's bullpen right now. Sinker down low. Swung on for fouled, but fouled to make it a 1-1 count. And it's going to be a line drive to the second baseman for out number 3. Going to the bottom of the ninth. White Sox up 3-0. At least we won't lose or... Oh my god. Craig Kimbrell is in. Oh, man on second. 2 outs. Spencer Torkelson batting 176. 0 for 3 today. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Are you serious? Why am I here? Why was I not pitching? What the fuck? What just happened? We walk away with a win. I'm happy with that. But what just happened? I was supposed to be coming in for Craig Kimbrell to make sure we didn't blow it. Craig Kimbrell picks up the win here for the Detroit Tigers, 4-3 in extra innings. I'm assuming. Right? 1 in extra innings. Yep, top of the ninth, we score a run. Andrew Benintendi 3 for 5 with a home run and a double today. Not too bad, not too bad. Andrew Benintendi, player of the game. Dude, I couldn't hit him that triple, but that was weird. I really don't know what happened there. Put me in as literally the manager watching. But we don't get swept in that series. That's fine. Brian Ramos in AAA, no longer hurt. Auto-utilize him. Athletics are interested in offering us a trade. They wanna offer us left fielder Seth Brown for Joe Kelly. I'm gonna tell you to fuck right off. Now we got the Cleveland Guardians. We're 3-6. They're 5-4. We can win one of these games. I'll be happy. Jake Eder, so far perfect. He literally pitched a week to go to the day, 7 days ago. Picked up the win against a tough Minnesota Twins team. Let's see if he might be able to help us pick up some wins against this tough Cleveland Guardians. Drew Thorpe following that against Tanner Bybee. And then Davis Martin against Shane Bieber. John Means against Jake Eder. Yeah, that's a possibly win. That's a winnable game. Picked up the win, Jake Eder. Jake Eder. Let's go. Now on the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. It's tied. Alright, last time I jumped into this situation, they put me in as the manager, and I watched my Craig Kimbrell throw a pitch and blow it. So let's see what's going to happen here. Am I going to pitch? Or am I going to be the manager? Brian Rocchio versus Justin Anderson. He's been in for 1.2 innings. Thrown 20 pitches thus far. He's trying to get out of it to send it into extra innings against the Guardians. Throw him a low and away fastball. That's hit, and that's gonna be it. That's game. Cleveland wins it with a walk-off double. Throws it low and away, and I should have changed pitchers. 1.2 innings. Maybe I should change pitchers. Oh, it was Jose Ramirez. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I wasn't even paying attention to who I was throwing it to. Steven Kwan hitting a home run off of us. That's something. Luis Robert hitting a home run today. I like to see that. At least he's still got some kind of power in him. Hit 36 home runs 2 seasons ago, so he's got the potential to be a phenomenal player. Josh Rojas is no longer injured. Place him on the bench. Let's put him back into his lineup. So against righties, Josh Rojas. And then he doesn't bat against lefties. His third base. Yep. All right, so here we go. Davis Martin versus Shane Bieber. We shut him out 3-0. Davis Martin, that a boy. James Karinchak actually picked up the win for Cleveland, but still, way to go. Jake Eder helps us get the win, and we win our first series of the season against the Cleveland Guardians. That is impressive. That is mightily impressive. Now we're going up against the 8-6 Boston Red Sox. We got Bryce Wilson versus Brian Bello. Jonathan Cannon against our former pitcher, Garrett Crochet. 12 innings, 12 strikeouts. So far, through 3 appearances, he hasn't really been the strikeout king he was last season with Boston. And then we're going to have our hot rookie, Jake Eder, take on Tanner Hooch in game number 3. We're back at home to take on the Red Sox. Come on. Bases loaded, top of the 7th, 2 outs. Adrian Morejon, the player we acquired in the trade with the San Diego Padres. We sent Martin Perez away. Now up, we get a chance to pitch with him. Bases loaded. Hopefully I don't immediately allow a line drive. Got Alex Bregman coming up. 1-for-1 with a single and a chance to tie this game or potentially give the Boston Red Sox the lead. We're going to go with our leadoff pitch, a sinker. Low and in. Swung on and fouled. This one, Adrian Morejon's a little weird. I'm not used to throwing with lefties. Gonna go high fastball outside the zone. Okay, I guess we'll drop it inside the zone. Foul number 2. Then hit him with the sweeper in on the hands. Way too high. 1-2 count. Okay. Slider in on the hands then. Not too close, though. Swing and miss! There we go! Punch him out, Morejon. Leaving the bases loaded. He gets out of the jam and keeps Chicago with the 1-run lead. There we go. 11 hits in today's game. Man, the White Sox are on fire. Did I build a potential 500 team? So return to the simulation. And we pick up the win. Lee hits a 2 RBI double, and then someone hit a home run for the other team, for the Red Sox. But we get a White Sox win, and I think that puts us at 500 on the season. So going to show us I think that makes us either 500. Penn Murphy picking up his 5th save of the year as well. So congratulations to him. He might be, he's going to come in for all of our wins. So he might lead the entire league in saves by the end of the season. You should definitely pick him up on fantasy if he's still available in your league. Lenyon Sosa, 4-for-4. Perfect day for him. 2 doubles, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. Corey Lee, a perfect day as well. A double and 4 RBIs and a run score today. So either Yoshida or David Hamilton hit a home run in the 9th inning. Not sure who, but one of them hit a home run in the 9th inning for the Red Sox. Brian Bello, 10 hits allowed, 5 strikeouts across 5 innings. Not the greatest outing from the young pitcher. Former ace of the Boston Red Sox. Now we're going to have Jonathan Cannon go up against Garrett Crochet. First year as a full-time starter and freshly traded off of the White Sox. Is he going to get revenge on us, or are we going to show him that we don't need him? He's going to show us that we needed him. Yeah, he's now 19. Damn. So, well, he was 12 innings, 12 strikeouts. So what's that? 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts. He picks up his 3rd win with a 2.75 ERA and a 14-2 win over us. That's... Damn, they lit us the fuck up. Now Jake Eder against Tanner Hooch. He's been good so far. Every time he's pitched, we picked up the dub. We've been perfect on Sundays throughout the entire season. Will it continue that way? Whoa! We lose 7-1, and he gets lit up. Tanner Hooch picks up the win, and we fall to 6-9. We now are going to be taking on the Sacramento Athletics this season. We're going to have Drew Thorpe go up against Luis Severino, Davis Martin against Jeffrey Springs, and then Bryce Wilson against JP Sears. And we'll head on the road to take on Boston once again. We're perfect on Tuesdays, so that means Drew Thorpe should pick up the win. And we're perfect on Thursdays. Nope, we're not perfect on Thursdays, just on Tuesdays now. Tuesdays are the only days we're perfect so far, 3 weeks into the season. We'll continue here against the Oakland Athletics. It will not. We are no longer perfect on any day of the week. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Auto-utilize him. Picked up the 2nd win. So Drew Thorpe lost, but we pick up the 2nd win. Andrew Vaughn no longer hurt. Place him on the bench. We had a trade offer, and I just had a spam B because I was trying to make sure Andrew Vaughn is our first baseman. Yep, we need to put Andrew Vaughn back into our lineup now that he is freshly off the IL. He got hurt earlier in spring training, if you remember. We gotta send somebody down. MLB roster. Brandon Drury. Yeah, it's gonna be you. Yep. So Andrew Vaughn will be first base, and yeah, he'll be first base, second against lefties, and he'll be batting 5th and playing first base against righties. Yeah, we need to make sure that he's our everyday first baseman. Mike Clevenger picking up the win over Jeffrey Springs. Freshly moved on from Tampa Bay. Home team's up by 1. All right, so we're up. James Karinchak up. We got Shea Langoliers on second. JJ Bleday on first. Zach Geloff up. 1 out. Hopefully we can get him to hit into a double play. They are 3rd for strikeouts. The most strikeouts in the league. 148. Damn. Runs against 7th. Base percentage. Okay, the Athletics are actually having a pretty good season for having such a negative record. Compared to us, we got ranked 20 plus by pretty much every category. So Geloff 1 for 3 with a single today. Hitting 275 on the season. We'll throw him a 2-seam fastball. Up and in. This one's going to get fouled off. Get 0-1. Throw a low and away fastball. Strike number 2, whiffing on that one, 0-2 count. And then hit him with the knuckle curve down in the dirt. Oh, he left it alone. Smart, Geloff. Smart. All right, how about this fastball? Damn, left that alone too. All right. Didn't leave that one alone. A fastball and a knuckle curve strikeout, baby. Sit down, Zach Geloff. Sit the fuck down, Karinchak. Letting it go with the knuckle curve. Maybe that's what we should do. We should just have the knuckle curve on all of our pitchers and just be a pain in the ass to deal with. High 2-seam. Right down the middle, hit the Sosa, easy ground out, throw it to the first baseman for out number 3. So we continue to lead 9-1. We got 1 inning to get through this. Possibly even expand our lead if we can. Sosa, Martin, and Dalbec coming up here in the bottom, or in the bottom of the 8th. And we do pick up the win. There we go. There we fucking go. We protect the lead, helps our team out, and we are already a fourth of the way of our goal 3 weeks into the season, boys. A fourth of the way to 20 wins. We can do this. We can do this. Bobby Dahlbeck, 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. He was ice cold from what I saw with our lineup, so it's nice to see him getting busy again. And we win our second series of the season as well against the Oakland Athletics, improving to 8-10. Oh, we're almost halfway there. We got a 4-game series on the road against the Boston Bruins. All right, what do we got going? Who's pitching against who? So it's a revenge game for Jonathan Cannon against Garrett Crochet. We lost last Saturday in this matchup to a 14-2 loss. Jake Eder against Tanner Hooch. We lost 7-1. So that's a little revenge game too. And then it'll be Drew Thorpe against Cutter Crawford and Davis Martin against Garrett Whitlock. Will we get some revenge here in Boston against Boston? We started. There we go. There we go. Double-A injury, auto it. We got a nice little win over Garrett Crochet. Picked up another win with Jake Eder. There we go. Auto-utilize the man down in AAA. The Knights have 27 men on their roster. Okay. Yeah, let's stop it. I gotta send a hitter down to AA. DJ, move you to AA. And then we need to put you to Class A. There we go. Oh my god, so we're on a 4-game winning streak with the White Sox. We have improved to 10-10, chance to go above 500. We destroy Garrett Crochet 4-2, and then Jake Eder picks up the win, 4-2 win over Tanner Hooch. Drew Thorpe against Cutter Crawford, Davis Martin against Garrett Whitlock. Can we sweep them in this series? We are up 2-1, 2 outs. Penn Murphy looking for the save. All right. Looking for the save. This is to make it a 5-game win streak. When is the last time the White Sox had a 5-game win streak? I'm going to Google this right now. God damn it, it's not gonna tell me. It's not gonna tell me. I have to Google this thing myself. Alright, a little fastball down low, strike 1 on Rafaela. Give him another fastball, this one high and away on the corner. Gets away from him a little bit more, okay. So another high one. Popped up above him. 89 mile per hour, not as fast as I was hoping for. Now hit him with the slurve. And we got him! We win our 3rd straight against the Red Sox in their home building. Drew Thorpe, I think, just picked up his win. Bobby Dahlbeck, did you hit a home run here today? Did you? Please tell me that Bobby hit a home run and I get to see this. Penn Murphy, his 9th save of the season. Cutter Crawford gets the loss. Drew Thorpe's first win of the season, 1-2. Attaboy, Thorpe. Nice to see you finally get it on the board. White Sox now leading the series 3-0, winning our 3rd series. Nick Martin, 4 for 4, a home run and an RBI today. Pretty quiet all around it appears. Yeah, everyone got 9. Each team allowed 9 hits, but not a lot of runs. No one able to really capitalize on those hits. So we got one more game. AAA, auto fix the lines, and auto hits. So we got Boston Red Sox against the White Sox. Davis Martin against Garrett Whitlock. Can we sweep the Boston Bruins and get our first sweep of the season? We cannot. We fall to 11-11, 7-4 loss for Davis Martin. It's okay. It happens. Now we got the Minnesota Twins. We played them earlier this month. They wound up winning in our barn. Hopefully we can continue our series winning streak right now, which is currently at 2. Going for our 3rd series win against the Twins. Bryce Wilson against Bailey Olber. Jonathan Cannon against Davis Festa. And then Jake Eder against Simone Woods Richardson. Actually, I think that was, yeah, it was. Jake Eder and Simone Woods Richardson was his debut matchup. Wound up winning that one 5-4. So Richardson's going to be looking to try to bounce back there. See what's going to happen here in Minnesota. AA injury auto it. Bases loaded with the Twins up by 2. 1 out, top of the 8th. Johan Duran up. Andrew Vaughn is up to bat against Johan Duran. He's 0 for 3, or was it 0 for 4 today? I think he was 0 for 3. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Damn, Andrew Vaughn just swinging at anything and everything. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's inside. 12-6 curve. I've seen enough of you, Duran. Damn, Andrew Vaughn against Johan Duran is 0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts. That is a crazy statistic. Andrew Vaughn has yet to get a hit. He basically only strikes out to Duran. Duran has made Vaughn his bitch. So 2-0 count early to Andrew Vaughn. Ooh, high fastball swung on and missed. Griffin Jacks and Cole Sands warming up in the Minnesota bullpen. 2-1 count. And that's a fastball on the outside part of the plate. 3-1. Lenyon Sosa on deck. Ron might walk in a run. We pop out to the center fielder. We're going to run for it, though. He's throwing it home. And he got us. Damn. He threw us out from right field. And the Minnesota Twins will walk away with the win because of it. We left the bases loaded. Mike Clevenger taking the loss. Yeah, we took the lead in the 5th, lost it in the 6th. Fuck. Byron Buxton going crazy. We start the series off with a 0-1 loss. That's fine, though. It's fine. We got Jake Eder and Jonathan Cannon. 2 big arms, baby. The Rookie of the Year, potentially, in Jake Eder. Alright, we lose with Jonathan Cannon. No, there's no problem. And we get shut out 0-2. Jake Eder, you had no run support. We can't even blame you in your loss. You had no run support. But that is the first series we've ever gotten swept. And that's unacceptable, boys. We went from a 5-game win streak to a 4-game losing streak. We now head on the road from Minnesota to Oakland to take on to Sacramento to take on the Athletics. We're going to have Drew Thorpe against Osvaldo Bido, Davis Martin against Luis Severino, and then Bryce Wilson against Jeffrey Springs. We beat the Athletics last week in the series against them. Let's see what they're going to do in their home barn now, though. White Sox up 9-0. Corey Lee needs a triple. Oh my god, we are destroying the Oakland Athletics right now. Pretty much getting all of our runs out of the way. See if we can get double digits. Double digits. Just for one game. Like, this first month of the season is getting all Chicago White Sox fans excited for the season. We got more than fucking 20 wins. We're going to have more than 20 wins. And he crushes it! 3-run home run for Corey Lee! So we don't get the triple, but Corey Lee does go yard. making it 12-0 here in Sacramento. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even think I was going to hit a home run, and I hit a fucking no-doubter. 387 feet, 101.8 mile per hour. Penn Murphy, who may or may not be involved in this potential final out. No, it's 12-0. I don't need to be involved in it. I'll just simulate to the end of the game. We wind up walking away with a 12-0 win here in Sacramento, following getting swept by the Minnesota Twins. That's a nice way to blow off some steam. 12 runs on 13 hits. Drew Thorpe improves to 2-2. Osvaldo Bido falls to 2-2 on the season as well. Corey Lee, man, 2 home runs in today's game. Andrew Benintendi with a home run as well. Luis Robert, 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Not too bad. Not too bad of a day. Maybe the season won't be as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's 12-14, which isn't great, but, you know, it's still nothing horrible. Nothing too bad. Blue Jays are interested in offering a trade. They want to trade us for catcher Matt Thies. They want to give us left fielder Joey Loprofito. Okay, Joey Loprofito can play left field, first, second, outfield. Good fielding, really quick. Performs better in the 9th inning. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. So far this season, 76 at-bats. He's got 22 hits, 22 strikeouts, batting .289 with 3 stolen bases and 3 times caught stealing. I kind of am down to make this trade. I'm kind of down because Corey Lee is going crazy. Like, he's batting .294, 3 home runs. The dude is going buck nutty, and we basically have him as our everyday catcher. He's got a cannon of an arm as well. And we have the young guys coming up in our system too. So like Kyle Lee or Edgar Guerrero could come up. We could move up Omar Navarra as well to the MLB and just have him be our backup catcher just in case. And I might actually do that after this trade. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Joey Loprofito for Matt Thies. And 222, 29 years old. Yeah, I'll do that. Loprofito, welcome to the Chicago White Sox, buddy. Welcome to the Chicago White Sox. So we have so far just been offered trades, and we've gotten 2 of them. We've acquired Adrian Morejon, who is now our best relief pitcher, and we got a nice young outfielder in Joey. I don't want him on our MLB roster. I want him down in the minors. And then I want to call up... Where is he? Omar Navarez. Not on our 40-man. We need to free up a 40-man roster spot. Owen White. Move from 40-man. Catcher Omar Navarez. Add to 40-man. Move to the MLB. Welcome back to the show, buddy. Welcome back to the show. You are going to be the backup catcher for Corey Lee. Yeah, you're going to be the backup catcher for Corey Lee, buddy. So that's how that's going to work. Lineup down in AAA. Because Joey Loprofito isn't going to be in any of the lineups, is he? He's not. Gotta get him in these lineups. That'll work. That'll do. Joey Loprofito going to be playing every day down there in our minor organization. Perfect. He should be available for us probably next season, if I was to guess. Oakland Athletics, they have too many guys in our minors. He's not playing anywhere anyways. Auto fix the lines down in AAA. Tim Elko sustained an injury as soon as we send him down there. We're up by 1. Lawrence Butler on second. JJ Bleday is up, and we got Morjan pitching. We're pretty much the only reason the Chicago White Sox are winning any games right now. There's so many one-run games. I'm telling you, we might lead the entire major in saves with Penfree, because he's just going to be in for every save opportunity. So Adrian Morejon, bottom of the 8th, 1 out, man on second. High fastball.
That's a ball.
It's away from me. It's okay.
1-0.
That's okay. Gonna try that again. High fastball.
Ball, that's okay.
It's away from me again. 2-0 count. Alright, fastball's not feeling good. Let's try a sinker down low then.
Ball.
That gets away from me too.
3 balls, no strikes.
You gotta throw a pitch for a strike. Yep. At least it was a strike. Fouled off. 3-1 count. Throw a slider across the zone. There you go. Strike 2. Full count. And then throw a splitter. Fouled off. JJ Bleday, we're gonna get your ass. Fastball up high. Popped up. Jolk underneath it for out number 2. Alright, we might get out of this inning after all. Here you go, Adrian. There we go. 7 innings in, or 7 pitches in. Now up against Seth Brown. 0 for 3 with a strikeout in today's game. Throw a high sinker. Got him. 0-1 count.
0-1's the count.
Getting off to a better start than we did earlier. We'll throw a sinker. Down low again. Perfect. Strike number 2. And then a slider off the plate. Try to get him chasing. Got him chasing. Struck him out for the 2nd time today. Sit down, Seth Brown. And the White Sox continue to be up 3-2 on the Oakland Athletics. Heading into the 9th. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, return to the simulation. Jolks hits an RBI single to make it 4-2 in the 9th inning. And we pick up the dub. Looks like we're going to beat the Oakland Athletics in another series, this time in their home stadium for the bump. Pretty cool to see. Jose Leclerc picks up the loss. Penn Murphy is 10th save of the season. I wonder if he's leading all closer in save. We have to look at that. Bobby Dahlbeck, player of the game, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. He's having a good season. Like, his batting average isn't the greatest, but, like, we're doing enough to where we're picking up wins. Like, our entire lineup's cold, but they're still doing enough to pick up wins. Oakland Athletics, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th, no outs. Craig Kimbrell up. Oh my God. Bases loaded. We can't allow a hit, a sac fly, a grounder into the outfield. 100% can't allow a gapper. Holy shit. We gotta pitch a perfect game, or a perfect inning, against the Oakland Athletics. Starting off with Zach Galoff, 2 strikeouts today with a fly out and a ground out, 0 for 4. He's batting .222 on the season. As Craig Kimbrell comes on in, fresh from the bullpen. Don't know who he's relieving. Relieving somebody. Nice fastball. Fuck. Right. Try that same place. Come on. I even hit the pinpoint accuracy. Right down the middle. Fouled off. 2-1 count. Can't let that happen again. That was a warning from the computer right there. Try a sweeper. Ooh. Yep. Got a hold of it, but they were able to score a run. 4-3. Damn it. It's all good. It's all good. Strike 1 low and in. going up against Jacob Wilson. 2 strikeouts today, batting 196 this season. He watched Craig Kimbrell growing up.
That's a ball.
He's about to watch Craig Kimbrell sit his ass down. My fastball in, strike number 2. Throw him that knuckle curve, nice and down low. Got him with a knuckle curve. Got away from me, but it hit the strike zone. Strikeout number 1 of the inning. There you go, Kimbrell. He might get out of it. If we can get him to hit into a double play now, we'll walk out of here really happy. Outside fastball, strike 1 to Brent Rooker. 2 for 4 with 2 singles today. In the series, he's 4 for 11 with a home run and an RBI. Try a sweeper going off the plate. Alright, doesn't quite break enough. Makes it 0-2. And knuckle curve in the dirt. It gets away from me. But it's okay. We keep it in front of us. He's not going to run. Bases stay loaded. That's our second strikeout of the inning. Only need 1 more out as we go up against Shea Langoliers. 1 for 4 today and a stolen base. Single and a stolen base. Batting .204 on the season. Eyeing away fastball.
Outside, that's a ball.
I'm just going to call it a ball. All good. All good. Low and away fastball. This one's hit. Going to get pulled foul, making it 1-1. Right. Inside fastball. Here in the hands.
No.
Too far inside. 2-1 count. Try to get some sweeping action. Hit on to Jolk, and that's going to be out number 3. As the Chicago White Sox sweep the Sacramento Athletics in their series. We got it. We did it. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed with our records thus far through the season. I'm very happy with what we've been able to do. It hasn't been a complete shit show. I don't know if it's going to fall apart. But these White Sox, they seem like they have something to prove. They're really... what's it called? We're being underestimated. The whole league thinks we suck, and we're putting the league on notice. We're still going to be competitive, and guess what? We can still win games. We're going to be improving as this season goes on as well. So we might be a sneaky wild card contender by the end of the season. You never know. It's looking like Luis Robert may be staying with the White Sox if things continue this way as well. And Robert might have a nice bounce-back season just because the team doesn't outright suck, so he might have a pretty good morale. He might feel good. It might make him play good. Brian Wilson gets player of the game. 5 hits, 10 hits allowed, and he gets player of the game. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. Only 1 run against, but 10 hits, 4 strikeouts. Bryce Wilson, Jesus, you gotta allow less hits, man. But we wind up sweeping the Oakland Athletics. We now get a little day off here on the 28th. The Marlins just claimed 25-year-old relief pitcher Owen White off of our waivers. It's all good. It's all good. Now the 14-14 White Sox will take on the 14-15 Milwaukee Brewers in the final series of this episode. We're going to have Jonathan Cannon taking on DL Hall, and then Jake Eder going up against Freddie Peralta, finishing it off with Drew Thorpe against Nestor Cortez Jr. with the fancy little leg kicks. So let's go on through. Brewers are up by 2. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Nick Mine 0 for 3. Can he hit a home run and walk it off here? I think we're in Milwaukee. No, we're not. We're in Chicago. We are indeed in Chicago, and we walk it off in front of our home crowd. What you guys got for us? Nick Mine, 0 for 3, a walk, stolen base, and a run scored in today's game. And 275 with 3 home runs in the season. Going up against Trevor McGill, replacing the former closer in Devin Williams, who got shipped off to the Yankees. Nick Mine swinging at that high fastball for strike one. Low fastball for strike two. Got behind on that one. We got 0-2 count now. Swung on in the dirt. Strike number 3. That's gonna be it. Brewers win 8-6. It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. They're gonna win games. We're gonna lose games. Is that CJ Abrams? Was that CJ Abrams? Did the Brewers trade for CJ Abrams? They did! The Brewers have CJ Abrams on their roster, so the Nationals traded CJ Abrams away. Following the whole scandal of him staying out past curfew, he goes to the Milwaukee Brewers. And is now their starting shortstop. Now that's crazy. What other transactions happened? Completed transaction trades. 425 Matthews got traded for Joey Lafrafito. The Angels trade closing pitcher Chris Martin to the Rangers for third baseman Johan Makanda and Nelson Arata. The Royals acquire Kyle Schwarber from the Phillies for Michael Lorenzen. Astros acquire right fielder Alex Call from the Nationals for Taylor Trammell. Padres acquire Martin Perez from the White Sox for relief pitcher Adrian Morejon. The Orioles acquire starting pitcher Chris Paddock from the Twins in exchange for Gregory Soto, shortstop Jeremiah Jackson, and third baseman Emmanuel Rivera. And then to start the season off, in March 23rd, the Brewers acquire CJ Abrams from the Nationals in exchange for starting pitcher Brandon Woodruff. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Brewers up by 1, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs again. Lenny Sosa now up. Got a man on third, so if we can get a base hit, we can tie this game. Home run, we'll walk it off. We blew it last time. We can't blow it here, Sosa. We can't blow it here. We gotta stay right around 500 for this first month. We got to. 0 for 3 with a walk and an RBI. He's batting .225 with 1 home run on the season. What you got for me, Sosa? What you got for me? Trevor McGill, pitch. It's away. In on the hand. That's going to be strike number 1. Inner half of the plate. That was close. It was close. Just swung at that. That's 0-2. Trying to be patient at the plate. Doesn't really appear to be doing me any favors. Yep. Pitching through the first 2 that are in the zone, and then I swing at the one that's outside the zone. Milwaukee Brewers wind up beating us 7-6. Back-to-back games, we put up 6 points. Jake Eder allowing 6 runs against. He put us in a hole, buddy. It's hard to climb out of a six-run hole. We almost did, though. 6-8 loss and a 7-6 loss. Tim Elko auto-utilized. Final game, Drew Thorpe against Nestor Cortez. Can we at least win 1 game here in Milwaukee? We can't. 6-4. Milwaukee annihilating the White Sox, sweeping us in that series. Finishing out 14-17. Looking at the roster, what's going on? Double-A pitchers struggling. Tough month for relief pitcher Anthony Hupi Tui Anaito. That is a last name. Now that is a last name. I hope he makes it to the majors. 6.75 ERA across 10 innings and walked 5 batters. That's not going to do that though. Our top prospect pitcher, our top pitching prospect, Noah Schultz, struggled in April, posting a 7.43 ERA across 23 innings and walking 14. God damn. Adrian Luprecious Third baseman down in Double-A has swung a hot bat, hitting .313, driving in 11 runs over 67 innings. Zach Deloach had an outstanding month of April with Triple-A, our left fielder, batting .340, driving in 4 runs over 53 at-bats. And then another Double-A update, starting pitcher Peyton Paletti had a good month of April, posting a 3.52 ERA over 23 innings with 27 strikeouts. Oh, above an inning, hell yeah. Above a strikeout an inning, I love to see that out of any pitcher. Relief pitcher Dan Altavilla down in Triple-A had a strong month of April, posting a 2.7 ERA, punching out 20 hitters over 16 innings. There we go. Love to see that too. Wasn't really meant for the majors. He'll be up if we have any injuries, but I'm glad to see that he's helping out the Double-A organization. Real quick, let's just take a look, see what everyone's doing. So through the first month, Drew Thorpe, not too bad, 2-3, 4.37 ERA, could be better, but 35 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts. He's improved year over year. Not too bad. Two more starts. And so long as he has a sub-5 ERA, he's improved on the season. He's already matched last year's highs in strikeouts at 25. I think he's doing just fine. I think Drew Thorpe is having a nice sophomore season. Davis Martin 1 for 3 right now. He's actually digressing a little bit on the season. 30 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts with a 3.6 ERA. The ERA is actually pretty good. I don't mind it. Bryce Wilson 2-0 on the season. 27-year-old, not too shabby, buddy. 31 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts with a 3.16 ERA. Jonathan Cannon 1-2, 29 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts with a 5.83. That is rough, Cannon. That is rough to swallow. Everyone is pitching better than you. And then the rookie Jake Eder, he's cold right now just because he got his tits lit earlier. 2-3, 31 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts with a 5.52 ERA. I'm not too worried about it, Jake. You're not even supposed to be up in the majors right now. You're pitching fine, okay? And then Mike Clevenger right now, 8 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts with an 8.31 ERA. That is not very welcoming, in my opinion. Looking at the relief pitchers, Joe Kelly, 0.6 ERA, 15 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts. He's pitching phenomenally here with the White Sox, showing that he's still got the stuff, and the Dodgers probably should have re-signed him. James Karinchak, 13 strikeouts through 13 innings, but 5.54 ERA. ERA needs to improve, buddy. Cam Boozer, 18 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 2-0 record, 3.38 ERA. You're pitching fine. Craig Kimbrell, 20 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts. Good for you, buddy. 3.54 ERA. You're pitching just fine for me. You did drop down, though. Yeah, he's dropping. B potential, but even though he's pitching well, he's still dropping it overall. Adrian Moran actually improved from 71 to a 72. 3.55 ERA, 12 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. Not bad. Justin Anderson, 15 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts with a 3 ERA. And then Penn Murphy, 12 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts with a 4.26. He has not blown a save so far this season, which is good for us. One blown save for Anderson, one blown save for Moran. Pretty much everyone else has a blown save on their record. What do I want to do? I think we're going to leave things the way they are. Joe Kelly, I'm thinking about moving him over for Justin Anderson, but I feel like having Joe Kelly here with Craig Kimbrell and then Moran right after them, I feel like that's just a smarter way to go. Mike Clevenger, dude, it's only been 8 innings, but every inning you've allowed a run. You are improving slightly. I kind of want to send Mike Clevenger down for our AAA guys. And Noah Schultz so far, and Hagen. Hagen's on fire, but both of their ERAs are up in the 5s, and that's not something you really should be calling up. I could call up Kyle Busch. He's got 4. Yeah, no one I really want to call up. It's not time yet for these AAA guys. They're just not doing it yet. They don't got the good enough ERAs. Not have a good enough ERA. How about in hitting wise? Dominic Fletcher batting .205, no home runs. God damn, what am I paying you for? Or Joey Loprofito batting .287 with a home run, 11 RBIs, and 87 at bats. He's have any steals? 3 stolen bases. Fletcher only 1 stolen base. Edgar, how are you doing over at the DH? Batting .250 and a home run, 8 RBIs and 60 at bats, 2 stolen bases. Kyle Teal batting .228, not the greatest, not really greatest. 1 stolen base on 3 attempts. Yikes. Brian Ramos, home run, 3 stolen bases, batting .253. Okay. Del Vargas not doing much, and Colson Montgomery, you're having a fucking horrific minor league season right now. I'm glad I kept you in the minors. You got some more developing to do, dude. 183 batting in the bottom of our lineup. I need you to step the fuck up. You're supposed to be like our top guy. Jeez Louise. Looking at our batters though in our actual team, let's see what we got going on here. Home run for Michael Talkman batting .229. Rojas batting .276. Luis Robert .204 with 2 home runs. Andrew Benintendi .312 with 4 home runs. Benintendi's going crazy right now. Andrew Vaughn .217 with a home run. Austin Slater .231 with a home run. Bobby Dahlbeck 2 home runs batting .172. You gotta figure out something with you, Dahlbeck. Gotta figure out something. Can't really hit righties. Maybe that's what we do. We just have Dahlbeck hit against... I mean, he has B potential, so I'm trying to get him as many at-bats as possible. Trying to get him as many at-bats as possible. Should just let him swing. He'll work it out. We'll work out the kinks. Lenny and Sosa, 2 home runs. 3 home runs for Corey Lee. Our catcher has really actually been going off. Lee has been phenomenal so far this season. He's been a real surprise. We might be able to trade away the 2 catching prospects if he keeps hitting like this. Everyone else also, not too bad for Michael A. Taylor, 286 with 2 home runs. 3 home runs for Nick Madden, batting .250. So we're going deep, we're going yard, we're putting up we're having some good competition, or we're putting up some good competition. I mean, through 1 month of baseball, we have 14 wins. That is 7. Sorry, that's 7 wins away from our season total for the entirety of 2024. So this has already been a successful season, in my opinion. To the fans, this has been a successful season. I guarantee you, media outlets galore are covering the White Sox and how we have been better, and that we're showing grit and we're grinding out and we're winning these games. I mean, we're narrowly winning these games, but we are still coming out on top. We put up a fight. We know how to put up a fight. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar.